Mr. Tendernism is facing some exposing allegations. Is he cooked? Is it all over for Mr. Tenderism? Should I get that meat to fall off the bone?
Because that kind of separation seemed to be the epitome of a good thing that then separated. But what actually happened? Because it was a little inconsistent. Did he leave? Did he stay? Or maybe you could share your side of it, of what happened with Walter Johnson.
It is disappointing. I did not want this to happen. Walter and I have been realizing for like 6 months before he left that this was bigger than we ever expected. And we've already been through bigger than we ever expected multiple times, but this was different. And we had talked all the time about how the internet was trying to do their divide and conquer on us. And he would be the first one to tell me, he's like, Nick, don't worry about it. We're good. Don't let them do this. What I feel happened was the noise got really loud to where people who originally loved Walter started saying a lot of negative things about him that he did not like. And we were sticking through it and we were fighting through it together.
To a lot of people. But then at the end of the day, it shortchanges so many other people who built this business, including this guy, who when I met him had absolutely zero.
People thought the worst part was that Unc wasn't the restaurant owner. It wasn't. The real outrage is that the term tendernism was trademarked by the restaurant owner. What we are witnessing is an old black man being used as a mascot for another man, white man's restaurant. And let's be honest, after seeing all those viral videos of the meat falling off the bone, anybody would want to try it. It was tendernism that made this restaurant explode online. People come to see him. Keith Lee came to see him. The viral fame, the business, the buzz that came from Unc, not the owner. But when Keith tried to leave a $4,000 tip, security stopped him, saying Unc was too busy. What made people even angrier was the owner's response afterward.
If I would have known he was here, I would have probably asked Edie to stop for a few seconds so we could go over there. That's what I would have done.
The way the owner speaks and Unc's energy just makes the whole thing feel uncomfortable. And ever since then, the owner has been showing up in every tendernism video.
That good old bar mitzvah man over there was trying to run that black man into the ground. He said, "Oh, I got me a pin to tail on a donkey over here with Mr. Tendernism. Every time he touches the internet, he goes viral. So now he's going to be the mascot for my business. If anybody wants to come over here and give him a tip or a donation, that's going to go in my pockets because I'm his manager. I'm his boss. I'm his slave master." That's what that man was doing to Mr. Tendernism, and it's not right. So Mr. Tendernism said, you know, by golly, I'm the hot stuff. I got the recipe. I got the lingo. I got the brand. So I'm going to leave. And after he left, Keith Lee tried to give him $4,000 at the restaurant. The manager said no, that $4,000 will go to me. Mr. Tendernism heard about it, and he immediately left. And now the restaurant is in shambles.
Video. Now, the restaurant is getting canceled, with people saying the owner mistreated Unc, and he doesn't get paid for all the popularity he's brought to the place. What's your take on all?
Yet that Keith Lee video was the one where people started to turn it against, because what you...
The Keith Lee video was the spook who sat by the door. That's what did it to him. That's what did it to him. He got cooked after that, Keith. Look, he should have just let him give him the $4,000 and it would have been all good.
Tendernism said, hey, you should trademark that. Another person said something similar to him a few days later, and he came to me with it. I was like, listen, Walt, I don't know anything about this. Back 2024, like I said, we weren't making a lot of money still. Revenue was coming in, but I was focusing on not selling out every day. We were cooking off site. We had one smoker to cook for all these people that wanted to come in and eat. So I wasn't really thinking about it. And if anything, Black Diamond at the time had more resonance than Tendernism. So to me, I was like, listen, Walt, I'm not really interested, man. If you want to try and do it, go ahead. So he tried to do it on his own. And about 3 months later, he got an email and a text message basically saying that it didn't go through. And I don't know when he shared that with me. He might have shared it when it happened, but only time I remember actually seeing it is he showed it to me on his phone and had me take a picture of it was about a few days after someone else had registered for Tendernism first. So
Yeah. So his boss registered for tendernism. She took his fire. She took his glory. And now it's not looking too good. People are refusing to go to the restaurant. They're making videos telling other people that they better not go to the restaurant. So, I mean, it's an unfortunate situation because it looks like they really had a good friendship in the beginning. It just turned sour as Mr. Tendernism found out that he was being exploited.
Sassy, all the just me. And I want you to know everything that happened with Mr. Tenderism and the Destination Barbecue is 100% your fault, social media's fault, and this app's fault. Everything was fine until the black folk found out that he didn't own that barbecue restaurant and he had a white slave master behind him forcing him to do everything.
All right, first of all, let me just say this. Her eyes look crazy. Look at her eyes right now. She looking right into your soul. I gotta take her off my screen, bro. That's a little bit, I don't know, man. She give me the heebie-jeebies, man. She ain't blink once, gang. She ain't blink once. She was looking at the camera like this for about 1 minute, man. I'm looking at the clip now, man. Yeah, if you ever see a video and somebody doesn't blink, I'm trying not to blink to make this funny, but if you ever see somebody who doesn't blink, they are definitely an alien, and you should get out of there, bro. Get off my screen, bro. I don't need your alien eyes on my screen, bro. What you doing? What are you doing?
A lot of cool things and a lot of people showing him love and respect. And I wanted that for him and us, but for him especially. Even when he told me that he wanted to leave, and I said, I don't think it can work if you leave doing what you're currently doing for Destination. But I think this is a blessing for you that after the 5-6 years that we've known each other, that you can take the word tendernism and go out on the road and build something for yourself, 100% for you. And I thought that was a great thing, all the time. Everybody's talking about percentages and ownership. And Walter not only was offered a percentage of this business, he was paid like an owner while he was here. Unfortunately, and this is a question you have to ask him, I've had papers drawn up for him to review and to decide whether he wanted to sign. It was everything we had ever discussed in our verbal agreement. And he never would follow through with signing anything. And I just felt like, whatever it is about the way he is old school, he didn't trust paperwork. He didn't want to be on paper locked in anything. I don't know. Again, that's a question you have to ask him.
He didn't want to sign that paperwork because he knew that you were trying to finesse him. You've been exposed, Mr. Smokehouse. Mr. Tendernism is free. Like Mr. Freeman. He's a free man. And he don't trust you over there, man. So good for you, Tendernism. I'm proud of your entrepreneurial accomplishments. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and we're going to bring you more mail, man.